An introduction to cellular respiration. Cellular respiration is the process of turning C6H12O6, or glucose, into adenosine triphosphate. There are three major steps in the process of cellular respiration. These include glycolysis, the citric acid cycle, and the electron transport chain. In these three phases of cellular respiration, the body creates up to 38 ATP molecules, which it uses for energy.
Glycolysis is the process of breaking down glucose into pyruvate. It happens in the cytoplasm. First, the glucose attaches to ATP. ATP is the energy carrier with 3 phosphates. The ATP gives out 1 phosphate and becomes ADP. The broken glucose attaches 2 more phosphates. Then, 2 energy carriers, NAD+, came out and grabbed hydrogen from the glucose to form NADH. The difference between NAD+ and NADH is NADH has a hydrogen proton and 2 of its electrons where the energy is. Then 4-ADP attached with the phosphate and becomes 4-ATP. And then replace 2 we have used before. So, in the end of the glycolysis, glucose becomes 2 pyruvate and produces 2 ATP, 2 NADH, and 2 water molecules. And the pyruvate is going to the mitochondria for the next cycle, which is the Krebs cycle.
The citric acid cycle occurs in the mitochondria. This is an aerobic reaction, so it needs oxygen to function. Because glycolysis produces 2 molecules of pyruvate, this cycle must run 2 times. Pyruvic acid plus CoA plus NAD plus becomes acetyl-CoA. The CoA is combined with carboxyloacetate to form a 6-carbon molecule called citrate. The citrate is converted into isocitric by losing and regaining a water molecule. The isocitrate is oxidized to a ketoglutarate and a molecule of NADH is produced. Through oxidation, a succinyl group is produced as well as CO2, NADH and ATP. In the next reaction, succinate is converted to fumarate through dehydration, and produces the molecules of FADH2. Lastly, the fumarate is hydrated and becomes malate, producing a molecule of NADH. Carboxyloacetate is remained for the next cycle. In the Krebs cycle, a glucose produced in total of 8 NADH and 2 FADH2 and 2 ATP. Energy then is transported to the electron transfer chain. The citric acid
The last phase of cellular respiration is the electron transport chain. In this phase, the remaining 34 ATPs are made. In this phase, H+ protons go into the inner membrane to reach equilibrium. They help ATP synthase combine ADP and phosphorus to create ATP. NADH and FADH2 give off 2 electrons each, and they power the process of the electron transport chain. The electrons create water. The H+ protons go into ATP synthase, and ADP and the phosphorus are combined to form the remaining ATP. This process is repeated until all ATPs are made.
Created using Powtoon.